want to thank Lindsay Brown for joining us. Dear friend Lindsay, can you share some news of your ministry?
Sure, George. I don't know if you can hear me, but actually, I'm speaking from a car in Cardiff, in the region called Grangetown. And this morning, we've been doing door-to-door visitation to invite people to speak, to come and listen to a friend who became a believer from a mafia background in Bosnia. And I was struck. This is a very multicultural community. Cardiff, this area is probably the best place to reach Somalis in the Western world. There are so many Somalis here. And I've just been to a Yemeni takeaway shop. So I'm thinking of all the training I had in OM, in literature distribution and Gospels distribution and so on. And thanking God for you as I'm going around the doors, giving these invitations out to our meeting tomorrow night. George, as you're there, I hope you don't mind if I just say for a moment that I'm thanking God every day for your role as my primary mentor in the Christian experience. My guess, as I was trained as a historian, my guess is that at least more than 300 mission agencies around the world have started as a result of people who've been shaped in OM. I haven't started organizations, but I've led 3. IFES, the International Fellowship of Evangelical Students, the Lausanne Movement, and more recently, the Fellowship of Evangelists in the Universities of Europe. And so many of the lessons I learned were in what I would call my 4th year of university, when I was on the Logos and in the travels with you through the Middle East and the Caribbean. Once you conned me as a young man, playing to the ego of a young man by saying to me, you really have to go to India. You sent me to North India and you said, they think Billy Graham is coming when they see you. Unfortunately, nobody ever thought that, but I was very grateful for that experience. So thank you so much for your impact in my life. And one of the things I learned most from you is the importance of generosity. How you've given workers, not holding them back from leaving OM to serve elsewhere. And also finances. When you were 65, you said to me you were retiring from your role at the time in OM because you wanted to raise loads of money to help other people as well as recruit. And that's my passion now in my late 60s, having stepped down from all those leadership positions. That was an example and a model to me. And my wife and I each morning read Daily Light. And just 2 mornings ago, I read a text which reminded me of you and of the Special Projects Ministry. And it's this text from Hebrews chapter 13 and 6. Do not forget to do good and to share with others, for with such sacrifices God is pleased. God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them. So thank you for being the embodiment and an example of that. There are not many leaders I know in the world who embody that in terms of giving to others and helping others in the way that you have. So I thank God for you at this Easter season, for bringing you into my life. And we pray for you at this time of ill health.
Yes. Let's 2 or 3 pray for Lindsay and the ministry in Cardiff.